Great. Um, Fantastic. So let's roll, guys. So this is TradingView. The first thing you want to do when you get here is to open an account with them. Okay. They have other versions of account. They have premium versions that will require you to pay monthly, but 90% of everybody, including me, use the free version. So the free version is all you need. Okay. So maybe in the future, by the time you become a professional and you are now making plenty money, you can just remove small change and just upgrade to their pro version and use some extra features. Okay. But as it stands today, I'm still using the free version, and I know plenty of my own mentors who also use the free versions, and everybody is okay with it. Okay. So all you just need to do is to sign in. Okay. You can sign in with your Gmail, your Facebook account, or you just sign in with your email. Okay. Once you are signed in, you are good to go. You want to click on chats. Okay. Want to click on chats. And when you click on chats, it will bring you here. So this is a live chat of what is happening in the market. Okay. This is a live chat of what is happening in the market currently. Okay. And we have peers. Okay. We have peers. You don't trade one currency. You must trade a currency against another currency. So you cannot come to the Forex market and say, I want to trade dollars. And say, you want to trade dollars. The first question they will ask you is dollar against what? Okay. They will ask you dollar against what? So you must be trading a currency against another currency. You must be trading a currency against another currency. And the currency I have right here is GBP USD. So it means I'm trading the Great Britain pounds against the US dollar. That is what this means. I'm trading the GBP against the US dollar. So the reason why you have to trade a currency against another currency is that is the way it is. Okay, like somebody will say, if there is no ugly, and there will be nothing like beautiful. So if there's ugly, then it means something is beautiful. So in Forex too, you cannot just trade US dollar like that. Say, I want to trade US dollar against what? So it means for you to trade US dollar, you must be bringing in a particular currency that you want to trade with and say, oh, I want to trade GBP USD, Euro USD, or I want to trade GBP JPY. So it means you are trading Great Britain against the JBP, Japanese yen. Okay, you are trading it against. Let me bring up a slide here to explain further what's the base currency and the quote currency. Where are thou? Let me check this one here. Let me check. Give me a few minutes. So I just want to explain this. So right here, okay. So you can see this is Euro USD. Euro USD. The currency on the left is called the base currency. The currency on the right is called the quote currency. Okay, and usually the base currency is always the stronger currency. That's why it's always called, that's why it's on the left. It's called the base currency. So if this was to be a dollar to naira, the currency that will be on the left here will be US dollar, and the currency that will be on the right here, which is the quote currency, will be the Nigerian naira. So we have something like USD NGN. Okay, so the stronger currency is always the one on the left, while the weaker one is always the one on the right. Okay, and the one on the left is called the base currency. The one on the right is called the quote currency. Okay, and like you already know, when you open your MetaTrader 4, you always see something like different values changing and fluctuating up and down. Yes, those values are also there. The difference between them is called spread. Like I mentioned earlier on, it's called spread. That's how the brokers make their money. So who knows? Maybe sometime in the future, me too, I'll go and open my own forex broker firm and start making money too as people are trading. Okay, so that is the base currency and the quote currency. So you must always be trading a currency against another currency. So let me go back to my trading view. So on the trading view, the first thing is you must make sure you enter the currency you want. So for example, if I want GBP JPY, I'll come here and click inside there and type GBP and type JPY. Okay, this is what you are likely to see when you type in GBP JPY. You see it there, you can see it's the only one there. You click on it and your chart is going to reload. And once the chart reload, it's now showing you GBP JPY. Now, once you are looking at those, you are saying, what's all of this one? Which one is this blue? Which one is this red? Okay. The blue candle stands for the blue candle means bullish. The red candle means bearish. So anytime you see a blue candle, it means price went up during that period. Anytime you see a red candle, it means price came down during that period. Okay. So as you can see currently now, price is falling for GBP JPY. Okay. And you can see that's why you have a red candle here. So if the price was going up, you actually see a blue candle and you see price going up. Okay. If you're understanding this and you're getting it, type in 111 in the chat box. I want to ensure that you're feeling me and you can hear me and you can see my screen. Okay. Great. So let's move on. All right. So that's what these candles are called. And these candles are called the Japanese candlestick. These candles are called Japanese candlesticks. Okay. They're called Japanese candlesticks. So this candle will form every 15 minutes because I am on my 15-minute chart. Okay. So if you look up here, the first thing we have here is the currency you are looking at. So if I want another currency, maybe USD JPY or USD CAD, okay, I can click on that. It will reload my chart and it will show me the chart for USD CAD. So this is US dollar, Canadian dollar, okay, and I can see the way price is moving. You can see from here, price was going up, it came down a little bit here, and it went up, got here, came down, went up, came down. So you can see, like I told you, if the forex market is not one straight line, if price is going up, it will not just go up straight like that. It will go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down. And if price is also going down, it will not just go down, straight down like that. It will go up, come down, go up, come down, go up, come down until it gets to where it's going. But if I zoom out here, you will see where price is going generally. So you can see that price has actually been coming down generally for the past few hours. Okay, it has been going down. So it is until you zoom out like this before you actually know what is going on sometimes. Because if you are zoomed in like this, all you just see is, oh, I don't know where price is going. It's going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Okay, but when you zoom out, you actually see that, oh, price has actually fell from somewhere up here and it has gone all the way to somewhere down here. Okay, but right now you can see it's a blue candle. And what does a blue candle mean? It means price is currently going up. Okay, and you can see the way it is going up. All right, so what does this mean? It means this candle will form every 15 minutes. Okay, every 15 minutes. And in forex we have different time frame. The first time frame we have is the daily time frame. The daily time frame. So if I click on this daily time frame, my chart will reload and it will change. So if you're looking at the daily time frame, it means one candle means 1 day. One candle means 1 day. So this candle, this blue candle you have been seeing here, it has started forming since morning, and it will not go to another candle until the day ends. Are we getting it now? It will not form another candle until the day ends. So when today ends, you will see that this candle will close, another one will open up, and it will now start moving again, because I am on my daily chart. I am on my daily chart. Okay, you guys, you really need to understand this trading view, because this is where you'll be coming to. It's like a web designer that is, all your life you'll be seeing WordPress everywhere, or Dreamweaver. Or if you're a graphic designer, all your life you'll be seeing Photoshop everywhere. If you're a video editor, all your life you'll be seeing Premiere Pro, After Effects everywhere. Are we together? If you're a bricklayer, all your life you'll be seeing shovel, block, cement, all your life. So if you want to become a professional trader, this guy, you'll be coming to this guy every day. You'll be seeing this guy, you and this guy, you'll become friends, because you'll be seeing him every day. So you really need to know how to navigate around this place. And that's why I'm taking time to explain to you. Okay. So for daily chart means I want to see how the candles are forming each day. So you can see, if I want to know what happened yesterday with USD CAD, because that's the currency I have active right here, it means yesterday it was a bearish candle. It means price fell yesterday. Day before yesterday, price also fell. Day before yesterday, if there's any English like that, price went up. And then before that day, price also went up. Are you getting it now? So it means each candle you see here is just one day. It's just one day. So if the day is not over, this candle will not close. So once this candle closes, and you see another candle start forming, it means it has started, and another day has just opened and it has started moving. Okay, so that's that about the daily candle. That's that about the daily candle. The next thing that we have here is our 4 hours chart. Our 4 hours. So if I change this from D, which means daily, to 4 hours, it means I want to see what happened to the price of USD CAD every 4 hours. So this candle I'm seeing here will be here until the next 4 hours. Okay, will be here until the next 4 hours. And the reason why I also like trading view is that trading view will give you a countdown. So the time left on that candle. So currently on this candle, we have just 15 minutes, 30 seconds left for it to complete 4 hours. So once it's 15 minutes, 30 seconds, you will see another candle will open, and that one will start forming. Okay, that one will start forming. So every 4 hours, we have a new candle that will appear. So in the last 4 hours, price went up. In the last 8 hours, price went down. In the last 16 hours, price went up. In the last 20 hours, price went down. Are we getting it now? So each candle here means 4 hours, because I am on my 4 hours chart, because that's what I selected. And if I want to break it down more, I can go to 1 hour. Before I go to 1 hour, let me also explain something. So it means in a day, remember in our daily candle, we have a blue candle forming. Okay, so I've changed it back today. You can see we have a blue candle forming. So it means in this one day, if I go to 4 hours, in that one candle, if I go to 1, 2, 3, if I divide 24 by 4, that's how many? That's 6, Abi. So if I count 6 candles back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means everything from here to here, these 6 candles here, is actually what made up that one candle in the daily chart. Are we getting it? If you're getting it, type in 222. Type in 222. 222 if you're getting what I'm saying. Type in 222 in the chat box. Fantastic. Awesome. It means you guys are following me. Great. I like this. You guys are awesome students. Okay. So this is the 4 hours chart. So it means 6 candles here will actually form one candle in the daily chart. Okay. So if I break this down and I go to my 1 hour chart, in my 1 hour chart, it means each of the candles I'm seeing here forms in 1 hour. Forms in 1 hour. So you can see TradingView is telling me this candle has 13 minutes left. After 13 minutes, the 1 hour will be completed and another candle will start forming for the next hour. So each candle here means 1 hour. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4 candles here, it means 4 candles here is actually what makes up 1 candle in the 4 hours chart. And if I want to count the daily candle here, it means I have to count 24 candles here. So if I count 24 candles here, it actually means that is the number of candles that was actually created to form 1 candle in the daily chart. If I count one, let's say this is 24. I will not count 24 now. Okay, so let's assume this is 24. Okay, it means all of this candle from here to here is what forms 1 candle in the daily chart. And if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, it means 4 candles here is what forms 1 candle in the 4 hours chart. Okay, it's very simple, guys. If I break this down to 30 minutes, it means, okay, I want to see what happens to price every 30 minutes. Okay, it means I want to see what happens to price every 30 minutes. And you can see MetaTrader 4 is telling me I have 11 more minutes left here before the form of the next candle. Before the form of the next candle. So every 30 minutes, another candle will appear. Every 30 minutes, another candle will appear. If I break it down to 15 minutes, okay, we are really getting, broader and broader right now. You can see 15 minutes is also telling me I have 11 minutes left for the next candle to show. If I break it down to 5 minutes, okay, so you can see, guys, it's telling me I have 1 minute left. I have 1 minute left for the next candle to form. Okay, I have 1 minute left for the next candle to form. So I'm going to hang on here for the next 1 minute. So you will see how the next candle forms. So I'm going to wait right now and wait for this to count down to 1 minute. And you see the way the next candle forms. So you can see this candle was red before. Now it's blue. Okay. You can see how it's jumping up now. This is how price moves in the Forex market, guys. This is the way price does. Price does not stay in one place. You can see that it can be red this moment and then in seconds it becomes blue. That is the way the Forex market moves. So sometimes when you are seeing that, oh, maybe you are going for a buy in this scenario and you now see a red candle forming, don't be scared, guys, and say, it's showing red. Hey, what should I do? Should I close my trade now? Don't be scared. That is the way Forex does. It will later still go back in the direction where you expect it to go because you have done your homework very well. So you can see we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you see the way the new candle opened up? That is it, guys. That is how candles form in Forex. So you can see there's a new candle now. So this candle has closed and we have a new candle that is now the current candle. Okay, and it's going to do a countdown also of 5 minutes and it will go all the way down to 0. And once it gets to 0, another candle will form and it will keep forming like that forever till eternity, and there's no money in this world again. Okay, so Forex market will always be there, and that's why you want to have patience. You don't want to be greedy when it comes to Forex. You know that tomorrow you can still enter on that trade. Next tomorrow you can still enter on that trade. Till December, the Forex market will still be open. You can still make money. So there's no point trying to make all the money you can make in 6 months in 1 day. It will be disastrous. So just sit down, be patient, and calm down because this Forex market will be here forever. It will keep on being here. You can see the way this candle is forming. It will keep forming like this forever. Okay? And if I go back, you can see that plenty candles are formed in the past. If I keep on scrolling like this, I can scroll forever and scroll forever. I'll see that there are candles that have been formed every day, every single minute. So the Forex market is opened 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it's closed Saturday and Sunday. And it's good, guys, because I'm sure if Forex market is not closed Saturday and Sunday, some of you will not go to church. Some of you will not even do anything you're supposed to do in the weekend. You will still be trading and say, I must make this money. I must make this money. So it's even good it's closed Saturday and Sunday so that everybody will go and do something else. And then by Monday, you can resume trading. Okay? So this is how it keeps on doing. It will form another candle. And you can even go as low as, you can even go as low as 1 second. This is crazy, guys. But I would say you don't go as low as 1 second because it's just noise. You'll be seeing noise. And you can see they're even telling me that it's a premium version if I want that. So let me go as low as 1 minute. Okay. So what this means that every minute a new candle will form. Every minute a new candle will form. You can see it's 29 seconds. Let me wait for this one to get to 0. So you see how the new candle will form again. So every minute a new candle will form. Every minute a new candle will form. All right. So let's count down for this and see how the new candle forms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New candle. Form now. Are we there? Can you see the new candle forming now? It's pretty simple, guys. So that is how you work with different timelines in your chart. So if you want to view your trading in the daily chart, you choose daily. You want 4 hours, you choose 4 hours. You choose 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. And I'll recommend, guys, if you really want to go way low, the minimum you should go is 15 minutes. Okay? Because all of this, everything below 15 minutes is just noise. Okay? It's just noise. So as you can see this chart now, everything you are seeing from here now, because this is the 1 minute chart, everything you are seeing from here, all these candles from here to here, is just one candle in the 1 hour chart. Are we getting the gist now? By the time you add everything, it's just one candle in the 1 hour chart. So this is like more of noise. With this, you will not be able to predict where price is likely to go in the next, 1 hour, in the next 15 minutes, in the next 30 minutes. You'll not be able to know because every 1 minute on that candle will open. Another minute on that candle will open. Another minute on that candle will open. So it's more noise. Okay. The minimum you should go to is what? 15 minutes. Okay. So some of you be asking, so how do I know which time frame to choose? How do I know which one to, use? How do I know the best time frame? It depends on your personality. Okay, we have different types of traders. We have the swing traders. We have the swing traders, number 1. We have the intraday trader, number 2. And number 3, we have the scalpers. Okay, we have scalpers. We have the swing traders, we have the intraday traders, and we have the scalpers. Okay, me, I am a scalper. Okay, that is my own personality. I don't like swing trades. I don't like intraday trading. I'm a scalper. Okay, so let me explain the difference between all of this. The swing trader means swing traders are traders that enter a trade for a long time. So what does that mean? It means they study the charts, they mark up everything, they do all of their, marking up support and resistance, stochastics, the Fibonacci, the harmonic scanners and everything. They mark up everything. When they are done marking up everything, they wait for that, time to enter the trade. And once they enter the trade at that point, they can leave that trade for weeks and not closing that trade. Okay, they can leave that. Some even leave their trade for months without closing the trade. So while we are trading, cashing out little by little, they will leave their own trade for weeks, for months without closing it. Okay, and those kind of people, by the time they are making profit, their profit is like 200 pips, 1,000 pips, 500 pips. That's how they make their own pips because they leave there. So when they are looking at the charts, they are not looking at all these 15 minutes. They are looking at daily charts. Are we getting it now? So they are looking at daily chart because they know they want to be in this trade for a long time. So they are looking at, because the daily chart will actually show you, you know, where price has been heading to day by day. So they are able to look at it and say, oh, this thing, I think, you know, USD against CAD, US dollar is likely to rise against Canadian dollar for the next 3 months. And so when they enter the trade, they are in the trade. So maybe, for example, they enter the buy inside the trade somewhere here, and the price went up and started coming down against them. They don't close the trade, they just leave the trade because they've already set their stop loss. Maybe their stop loss is somewhere here, okay? And their stop loss is always huge. So the same way they are making 1,000 pips, their stop loss is maybe like 200 pips, okay? Because they are swing traders, that's what they do, okay? So you can see the price is coming down against them. They don't close the trade. They leave it. It will be there for months. And you can see price is going back up, came back down again, going back up. So as price is doing all of this, they don't even shake. They don't do anything. So these people, they are people that, you know, they've had like maybe 20 years experience in trading. And that's why they've decided to now move into swing traders. So most traders start from scalpers and they now grow into doing swing trades. Okay, they now grow into doing swing trades. So you can see that at this point, you just leave the price like that until you go and hit. So maybe that take profit is even somewhere up, somewhere here. And they are just expecting that I know price will come up here and it will just hit their take profit. So those are who swing traders are. They trade for a very long time. Okay. The next set of traders are called the intraday traders. Intraday traders are those who leave their trades, who trade between a day or two maximum. A day or two maximum. So it means they open a trade, they expect that their trade will hit, you know, TP in 24 hours or maximum 48 hours. Okay. So those are intraday traders. So they are not as long as the swing traders. They just trade between 24 hours to 48 hours and say, oh, I'm going to leave my trade throughout today, expecting that it hits my TP, or maybe till tomorrow, expecting that it hits my take profit. Okay. Those are who intraday traders are. And for the scalpers, for people who are like me, okay, scalpers are, I see a trade, I go into the trade, I expect that the trade closes in maximum maybe 3 hours. I expect that the trade closes in maximum 3 hours. 3 hours, cash out, make my money, and that's it. That's what the scalpers are. So scalpers don't have time to waste. Scalpers are, I want to go in right now, I want to make the money and cash out. I want you to type in the chat box, which of these traders would you like, trading style would you like to, you know, exhibit for now? I want to see, you know, what you guys would like to be. Do you want to become a swing trader, a scalper, or intraday trader? Why everybody's typing scalping? You want to be like me. You want to cash out, enter, cash out, enter, cash out. I want everybody to type. Some of you are not even doing anything. You're not typing. You're just there. Only 2 persons. Everybody type in the kind of trader you would like to be. Okay? There are still 5 more persons. 5 more persons. I need 5 more persons to type in the type of trader they would like to be. I'm waiting, guys. I can see everybody is on the call, but not everybody is responding to the chat box. You must respond. It's by fire by force. Oh yeah, it remains 2 persons. Good. Great. So fantastic. Most of us wants to become scalpers. Okay. And Ace said he has already started intraday trading. Fantastic. there is no style of trading that is good or bad. You have to understand yourself. It's a personality issue. It's not about because a guy is a scalper, me too, I want to become a scalper. It's your personality. It is who you are that determines the type of trader you will become. So my own kind of person is, I'm not the kind of person, because I'm a very busy person. This, I just want to make my money in a day. You know that, oh, I'm done trading today. In 1 hour, my traders hit take profit and I'm out. And that's just the kind of person I am. That's the one that I feel comfortable with. Okay, it's very simple. So it's not like that there's one that is bad, there's one that is good. Okay, it's not like there's one that is bad, there's one that is good. Okay, all you just need to do is to know your personality and say, I think this, swing trading will fit me. Let me just enter the trade, forget about it for like maybe 1 month, and just come back and see that, oh, I'm already in profit. That's your personality. While some people, their own personality can just be, oh, I just want to, you know, I just want to make my money right now, sharp, sharp. Like like Young Chama said. Young Chama, I don't know you. I don't know you as your name. This Young Chama is new to me. Give me your real name now so I can know you, so that in the future I'll be able to follow up on you and know, who you are. Type your name, the name I know you with, in the chat box, your real name, so I can know who you are. Okay. Tomiwa, you're Young Chama. Can you even imagine, Seth? I'm not wondering who is Young Chama, who is Young Chama, who is Young Chama. When did you change from Tom Banks? When did you change from Tom Banks to Young Chama? You want to be charming people up and down, have you? Now I know who I'm talking to. So Tomiwa, great. So Tomiwa is a sharp. He said he's a sharp trader. Okay, he wants to make money and live. So determine what type of personality you are and stick to it. Okay, stick to it. So let's move on, guys. So do we understand the charts? How to move from 1 hour to daily chart to 4 hour? If you understand, type in 333 in the chat box. Type in 333 in the chat box. Now, you guys, you have to understand that, this is something that will change your life forever. So don't go and be looking at the time and saying, it's past 10, or don't go and be sleeping on the bicycle. If you're sleeping, you're on a long thing. So if I'm not sleeping, me that is training you, trying to make your life better, I'm here past 10 trying to train you and teach you. If you are sleeping, it means you're not ready to, make something out of this. And that's why I put this at night, so that people will not say, there's traffic, I didn't get home on time. So you already know that every Monday from 9 to about 10:30, you don't want to put anything there. You don't want to sleep early. You want to be learning Forex. And it's very simple, guys. I've made it simple. At night, at your own convenience, online, learn and earn. Okay. So that is all about that with the charts, with the candle. So this candle will form right now back on the daily chart. This candle will form every day. It will form every day. All right. And if I want to choose any currency pairs, so like I told you, in G9 pips, we only trade GBP pairs. So if I type GBP here, you can see it's only this currency pairs that we trade in G9 pips. And you notice that all the signals I sent to you, they're always GBP this, GBP that, GBP this, GBP that, GBP this, GBP that. Because also in Forex, you have to understand, you have to know the currency you understand. Okay, so as you keep practicing, as I keep sharing you other strategies, like I told you, the reason why I'm doing this trading GBP pairs is because I'm familiar with them. They're not like my, girlfriend. I understand them very well. Okay, and I know the way they work. So that's why I stick to it. All right. So you too, by the time you start trading and you start learning, you will begin to see other currency pairs that you understand their movement. You understand the way they behave. You understand the way they move. You understand the way they act. And you begin to understand it. And you too, you can stick to those currency pairs and just be trading those currency pairs alone. Okay. And that's why for me, the name G9 Pips came from GBP and the 9 pips take profit. So that's how we got the name G9 pips. Okay, it's as simple as that, guys. So if you want to change your stuff, so maybe I want New Zealand Swiss franc, I'll click on that. This is the daily chart for that. Wow, I like seeing things like this in charts. It gives me a direction. It tells me price is moving. Is moving heavily. Okay, I like seeing things like this in chart. I don't like saying up and down, 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 up and down. It means price is consolidating. And when price is consolidating, you want to stay out of the market, because at that point, price is deciding where it wants to go. It doesn't know whether it wants to go up or come down. So at that point, you want to wait for price to make his decision and say, I'm going up or I'm coming down. So once price makes his decision that is going up, you follow it. If price makes a decision that is coming down, you follow it. Okay. Wilson asks, is the TradingView an app to be downloaded, or we can log in through a browser? You can log in through the browser like I'm doing right now, and you can also download the app on the Play Store or your App Store if you're using an iPhone. So that's why I like the app. So you can download the app and you can also type it on your browser. But as you begin to grow and become a professional trader, you will have to be using your laptop and be using your browser, okay? Because you'll be able to see clearly. So on your phone, everything is all muddled up and you are trying to squeeze your eyes and, make everything. Although you can do it on your phone, but when it comes to marking up charts and doing other stuff, you want to do it in your laptop by typing it in your browser. Okay, so you can see this market. All right. So let me explain some other things. We don't have the software for laptop AC. You go to your Google Chrome, your browser, and type it, and you'll be doing the same thing I'm doing now. It's as simple as that. Okay. So no sweat. All right, guys. So let's begin to talk about other things we have here. The other thing we have on the chart right here is this type of candle. Okay, the default candle is candles, and this candle is called the Japanese candlesticks. If I change this to bars, you can see that it has changed the way my candles look like. Okay, I personally don't use this type of candle, and most people don't use it. But sometimes you might learn a strategy or discover a strategy, and it will require you to use this type of candle to be able to perfect that strategy. So it's only in such scenarios that you change your candle type to this type of candle or to any type of other candle. So if I choose hollow, and see the way hollow looks like. If I choose Ekinashi, you can see the way Ekinashi looks like. It looks like candlestick, but it is quite different. It shows momentum. Okay, you can see in the Ekinashi, everything here is red. But if I change it back to the normal candle, you will see that everything is not actually red. Some are blue in it. So those are the different types of candle that we have. But the popular one, like I told you, is these candles. All right. And I like using these lines too. I like using these lines to mark up my support and resistance zones. Okay. I like using them to mark up my support and resistance. So it's just going to give you price as a line. That's what it's going to do. Let me change it back to candles, and then we are back. Okay, great. All right, so so today let me just focus on marking support and resistance. Guys, if you understand this support and resistance, some people, that's the only thing they do. They don't use any other indicator. They don't use anything. They just do support and resistance. Okay, and that's the strategy I want to talk about tonight. Support. What is resistance? What is support? What is resistance? Okay, support. So support. You want to explain the concept of support and resistance? We'll have to see it as a floor and a ceiling. So if you're in your house will have a floor. Your house will have a ceiling. Okay, your house will have a floor your house will have a ceiling. So the support is your floor. The resistance is your ceiling. So let me type that in the chat box. Support is equals to floor. Resistance is equal to ceiling. Guys, this thing I'm sharing with you is powerful. Every single thing I share with you on this platform, you want to take it serious. It is what is allowing people to make thousands of dollars monthly, and they are, living off trading forex. So what is support? What is resistance? So to make you better understand it, I've juxtaposed it with your floor and your ceiling. So what does that mean? So let me start with this New Zealand chef right here. Okay. Now you will notice something if I scroll all the way down. So let me find something. You will notice something that if you look at this chart, you can see price went up here, came down, and then came here, got here, came down, got here, came down, and it tried going back up there. But when it got up here again, it came down again. And then price also tried going back up there again. And when it got there again, it came back down again. Okay? So what is this telling you as a forex trader? This is telling you that there is a ceiling somewhere around this area, that anytime price gets here, it will come back down. So this is telling you that this area here is called a resistance zone. So it means anytime price gets there, there's a force that is resisting price from shooting above that level. And that is what is called resistance. Okay? And the other one is called what? Floor, which is the support. So you notice that when price comes down here, it goes up. He almost got there at this point. He didn't get there, but he went back up. But look at this one. This one came back directly to that same point. And when he got here, he went back up. Okay? And then he got to the ceiling again. He came back down to the floor. He got to the floor again. He went back up to the ceiling. Are we getting this now? You see, Forex is very simple. All you just need to do is to learn the skills, understand all these strategies. And once you understand it perfectly, you don't hammer. So what this means is that, for example, if I've been studying this chart now, because we're looking at the daily chart, so it means every day you have to wait and see, oh, what does the price did? So let's assume I've been studying it from here. I noticed it came down here. Okay, it went up. It came down here. Okay, it did not come really down here. It went back up. It came down here. I saw another alarm. Bing, bing, bing. It came down here again. So when it came down here, I want to see whether it will respect this zone and go back up. And it did. It respected the zone and went back up. I said, okay, nice one. Anytime I see you that you come down here, and you do as if you want to go up, I'm going to buy this currency. Is it making sense now? So take note. You do not enter, you do not see this one and say, once I see the second one, I'll just enter like that. No. You have to be patient enough to wait and let's see what market is doing. So since I have this first confirmation here, and I have the second confirmation here, I now know that this floor or this support is a very strong one. And I can now wait and say, oh, as price is going up, I'll just be looking at price. Goes up, goes up. By the time it starts coming down, I start saying, yes, I'm watching you as I'm coming down like that. Then when it gets down here and it shows you a blue candle that is about to go up, I'll buy. And once I buy, I know that this place is already a ceiling. That anytime price comes here, it will go back down. Okay, since I know this place is a ceiling, so I'll just set my take profit somewhere here. So let me bring out some let me use some tools here so I can draw some lines for you, so you'll be seeing what I'm doing. So let me draw some lines. Where is it? Horizontal line. Okay, so let me draw horizontal line here so that you see what I'm talking about. So if I draw one here, I've marked that as my what? My ceiling. and I draw another one somewhere around here, I've marked this as my what? As my resistance. So can you see the ceiling? Can you see the resistance? You can see when price touch, it went back. You can see even when price got here, this place is a ceiling, it's a strong ceiling. He got back here, he came down. He now did agidi, he did gra. He now broke through it. But when he broke through it, he came back down again and he tried to break it again, but he stopped again and came down. He came back here again, ceiling. He said, "You're not going anywhere." Came back down. He came back here again, ceiling. "You're not going anywhere." Come back down. He came up here again, ceiling. "You're not going anywhere." Came back down. And then the same thing for floor. First time, floor, go back up. Floor, go back up. Floor, go back up. Floor, go back up. Are we getting it now? So this is how you mark up charts, guys, in support and resistance. The first thing you want to do is to mark up your ceiling, which is the resistance, and you mark up your floor, which is the support. If you are getting this, type in 111 in the chat box. If you understand what I'm saying, type in 111 in the chat box. 111 in the chat box. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. It's very simple, guys. It is very, very... Forex is not hard. That is why you are in G9 Pips. G9 Pips, our slogan is Forex made simple. My goal here is to break down Forex for you to make it simple. Okay, and what is even paining me past is that most of the time I don't have time to mark up this chart. Sometimes I'll finish marking up a chart and be expecting... So for example, maybe I was expecting price to come back to this floor here. And I say, when price come here, I'll enter a buy. And before you know it, I'm in Abuja. I'm doing Adobe Masterclass. I'm training people. And by the time I'll come back to come and check it, price has already touched here and price has already gone up. And it's too late for me to enter the trade. And I'm like, So it's very difficult for me to, really, mark up charts and be monitoring it. But guess what, guys? Most of you on this platform, you have enough time to mark up charts and to monitor it. Okay? And if you can do it, you'll be making more money than me in Forex. And that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see that you guys do. I want you guys to be sending me screenshots and say, wow, through the support and resistance strategy that you taught me, I was able to do this and get this result. I was able to do this and get this result. And guess what, guys? That's why you have a demo account. So after showing you this support and resistance strategy, you can begin to start marking up charts. And then when you see that, it has reached the ceiling again, I know when it touches this ceiling, it's going to come back down. Okay, let me wait for it. Once you see a red candle close, you enter the trade. You put it inside your demo account and you see that, wow, I really made profit from this thing. That will boost your confidence. And then you can try out for like maybe 3 times, 4 times, or maybe try it for a whole week and see that, this strategy is working for me. And you can now take that, migrate that same strategy into your live account and start making real money, guys. If you're excited to hear this, type in 222 in the chat box right now. Awesome. It's simple, guys. It is simple. That's why you have a demo. Just try it on the demo account. You see that, some of you won't be saying, hey, yeah, I should have done this thing on my live account or I'd have made money. But just demonstrate it first for a while, maybe for like 3 days, 2 days, and see that, this thing is really working. So it's just as simple as that. And then you replicate it in your live account. I have a coach, a mentor in Forex. This is all he does, guys. He just wakes up in the morning, come and mark up charts. Once he's done marking up the chart, he will wait for price to come and touch where he wants it to touch. And once price touch that place, he has made his money, guys. Okay? For example, now, you can see this ceiling and floor here. If I calculate the number of pips in between this ceiling and floor, you'll be amazed the number of pips that is there. So to calculate my pips, you can select this ruler guy here in your MetaTrader 4. So it's called measure. Once you select it, you can click. So let me click the ceiling here. Click. Once I click that, I'll move my mouse and drag it down. Guys, are you seeing what I'm saying? The difference between this ceiling and this floor is 386 pips. 386 pips. If your account is a $1,000 account and you are using 0.1, it means if you enter this trade, you are likely to make $300 in one single trade. $300 in one single trade. If you're happy to hear that, I mean, just type something inside the chat box. Type in what is in your mind inside the chat box. Awesome, 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 guys. Awesome, guys. I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. What this 386 pips means is that, for example, if you are using if you're using $1,000, like I said, 0.1, you'll be making $386. Okay. If you're using a $100 account and your lot size is 0.01, you'd have just made $38 from this single trade. Okay. You'd have just made $38 from this single trade. This is how you start earning money in Forex, guys. It is not hard. It is not hard. It is not hard at all, at all. Please, how did you measure the pips again between the support and resistance? Yes, now I'm measuring it because this is a ceiling, this is a floor. So I'm expecting that, for example, let's say price came down here. I know, oh, it has gotten to this floor. So I'm expecting that price will go up and come and touch this ceiling again. So I can enter the trade somewhere down here and put my take profit somewhere before the ceiling. Okay. And if you measure that, so if I click here and I entered, let's even assume I didn't even enter at the floor. I entered the trade somewhere here. And I even exited the trade around somewhere before the ceiling. That is 260 pips. 260 pips. And if you multiply that times your lot size, because everybody's going to have different lot size, because everybody is using different capital to start trading, you get so if you multiply this times your capital, your lot size, you know how much you just made. Okay, it's as simple as that, guys. It is not hard. So support and resistance is something very, even if you are using other strategies, in the mix of other strategies, this support and resistance is also still being respected. It's also still being respected. So let's try and see a live scenario here. Let's try and see a live scenario here. Let me move this up. So let's try and see a live scenario here. So you can see this is a live scenario here. I mean, this is live price. Okay, so I'm going to answer all questions when I'm done. So so I don't keep going back and forth. So this is a live scenario here. I can see that, oh, price is here. This is where price is currently. And if I look back, guys, don't ever forget this. For you to know where price is going, you have to look at where price has been in the past. It's as simple as that. For you to know where price is going, you have to look at where price has been in the past. So if I scroll back to the past, I can see the nearest floor I have here is this guy right here. So if I draw a line here, you can see it's this guy right here. Okay, I can see that, oh, this is the nearest floor I have. What happened when price got there? You can see when price got there. Yeah, when it got there, it was coming red. Immediately it got to that floor, it gave us a blue candle. And this is where patience comes in, guys. In Forex, you have to be patient. So you don't say, blue candle. You have to wait to give you at least like maybe 2 or 3 blue candle before you can actually say it has respected that floor. And before you can determine that price is about to go back up to go and meet this ceiling here. Okay, but look at what happened. It got there, it did as if it was going up, gave us a blue candle, but a big red candle came and broke that floor. It broke that floor. And what happens, guys? Anytime a support or resistance is being broken, that support or resistance changes to the opposite. So what does that mean? If price breaks a floor, automatically that floor will now become the new resistance. It will now become the new ceiling. Okay, so you can see here now, for example, this is our floor up here, and this is another floor up here. Assuming this price was going back up, assuming this price was going back up, this floor that was floor to these guys here before. Oops, sorry. Let me undo that. So this floor that was here before, that was floor for these guys now. If price was going up back here, it will become the new ceiling for this guy, if assuming this price was actually going back up. But because price has now broken this floor, this floor has now become a new resistance. So you can see when he broke it, it tried to go back up. You can see a blue candle. But what happened? The guy said, no, I am not a floor again. I am now a ceiling. You are not going anywhere. And what now happened? Price started coming back down. And you can see price is still going down. Okay? Price is still going where? Down. And let's do this as an example. Okay? I want us to enter this trade. I want us to enter this trade in our demo account now. I'm going to enter it soon now. And we are going to see how it plays out. Okay? So you can begin to understand the power of support and resistance. Because looking at this, I can see that it has actually obeyed the rules. It came here. This blue candle showed us that there was actually a floor here or a support here. And that's why it gave us a blue candle here, trying to go back up. But this red candle came and broke that floor. And now this floor has now become the what? The new ceiling. So once I see this, I'm going to chill. I'll see a blue candle appear. I'll say, okay, fine, blue candle, no problem. Let's see where it goes. Then I see a red candle. Okay, so when this red candle close, I'm not going to just enter the trade like that and say, let me enter. No, you have to still wait and see, does it give me another red candle to confirm that price is actually going down. Okay, and now that I'm seeing a second red candle that it has closed, and then this new candle that is even forming, it's even looking bearish. It's looking like it's still going down. Then it's a good signal for me to sell this currency, which is NZD CHF. Okay, and for us to actually see that, oh, this thing is actually making sense, we are going to sell this. We are going to sell this currency now. We are going to sell it, and we are going to take. Let's sell it and take maybe. Oh, fantastic! This is what I've been looking for. Can you see, guys? Can you see that there's something here that we need to take note? For you to know where price is going, what did I say you should do? I'll type it in the chat box. For you to know where price is going, what did I say you should do? I want to see your answer in the chat box. Let me see those who are listening. Let me see. What did I say you should do? For you to know where the future price is going, what do you do? Fantastic. Tomiwa, you are awesome. Tomiwa is following me. Who else again? Fantastic. You want to check the previous chart. You want to see what has happened in the past. Okay, that is what will allow you to know where price is going. So you can see, immediately I've zoomed in out now. I'm saying that something has happened here. So I want to zoom into this location and see what happened there. And thank God, guys, that we have not entered the trade. Okay, these are the caution signs that will make you know that, oh, is it time to enter the trade? Is it time not to enter the trade? What am I seeing here? I'm seeing that there is a floor and ceiling going on around where this price is at the moment. So if I go to my horizontal line and I put a line here, can you see that price came down here, went back up, came down here, broke it, and it has now become a new ceiling. Are we seeing that, guys? So before I enter into this trade, so let me go back to that trade. Let me go back to the current price. So it means, can you see now that you can see that you can actually see what's going on here? Why this price is looking very tiny. Can you see that it's directly on top of that floor? And that's why it's so price is struggling. So anytime price gets to the floor or the ceiling, which is called the support or resistance, anytime price gets to that point, it will struggle for its life. So it's a struggle between the buyers and the sellers in the market. So at this point, you can see at that place, you can see that yellow line that I drew there. It's struggling. Price is saying, hey, at this point, am I going to reverse back up or am I still going to go down? And if it's going to go down, you will see a very big candle, like this one broke this one. You see a very big candle break this line. And once it breaks this line, you want to wait and see for it to come back to this place. And if it comes back to this place to respect this, so let me. Okay, guys. So sorry about that. I don't know why my network keep resetting after a while. Okay, so if you can see me and hear me now, type in 111 in the chat box so I can move on. Type in 111 in the chat box so I know you can hear me and you can see my screen. Great. So let's ride on. I was trying to make my brush bigger and fatter so you can see what I'm drawing. Good. Okay. So let me delete this one for now. So like I was saying, what you want to wait for here now in this scenario is that you want to wait and see if price will break this line. And once it breaks this line, you want to see price, do something like this. Touch this guy. And once it touches this guy, if it does not pass this area and start coming down, then you know that it's time to sell. Okay? But if I undo that and price goes like this and breaks here again, then it means you have to wait for it to get to this point. In Forex, patience is the key. Patience is the key. You have to be patient. You don't want to use your money to gamble. All you just need to do as price is moving, just be looking at it and say, when you are ready, you will let me know where you are going to. That's what you'll be telling price. So once you see price go in your direction where you expect it to grow, where you expect it to go, that's the green light. You take action. It's as simple as that, guys. So you want to wait to see price show its movement. So if it goes like this, gets here, respect here, and then start coming down, then you know, oh, it's time to sell this price, and you can sell it and make your money. Okay, so that's the power of support and resistance, and you will see it everywhere. You will see it everywhere. If I go to another currency pair, maybe USD JPY, and I press enter, you will see it everywhere. Can you see what is happening here too again, guys? I mean, if you're excited about this, type in something in the chat box now. Type in 333 You know, just make the chat box go wild now. Okay, great, fantastic. So can you see it will always repeat itself. Support and resistance will always repeat itself every time. Can you see that this is a floor? Let me draw my horizontal line here. Can you see this is a floor? Okay. And you can see what price is already doing here. It's already respecting that floor and slowing down. So you want to see what happens to price at this place. If I see price start going up, let me grab my brush. If I see price start going up, I know, hey, it has respected that place. It's time to go up. Or if it breaks this line and starts and retest and start going back up and come down, then I know it's time to sell. Are we getting it now? So the floor and resistance is everywhere, guys. Look at it here again. Can you see it here again? Yeah? Can you see it here again? Multiple times it even happened here. Multiple times. Eh? Ceiling everywhere. Ceiling everywhere. Hit here, come back down. Hit here, turn another floor here. Another floor here. Hit here, come back down. Hit here, come back down. Hit here, come back down. Breaks it. Yeah? Comes back up. Breaks it again. Change back to floor. Go back to the ceiling, to the floor, to the ceiling, to the floor. Breaks it. About to test another floor here. So it is everywhere, guys. You will always see the support and resistance play everywhere. You will always see it play everywhere. All you need to do is to study the chart, draw up your lines, and you are good to go. And guess what, guys? It is not only in the daily chart you can use this. If I go down to my 4 hours chart, and even after drawing my lines, the lines will still remain in my 4 hours chart. Whatever I've drawn will remain there. Okay? If I go to my 1 hour, it remains there. Okay? If I go to my 30 minutes, it remains there. Okay? If I go to my 15 minutes, it remains there. So in my 15 minutes, you can see what is actually happening here, all the support and resistance I've drawn. And you can come to your 15 minutes and still draw support. And so if you're a scalper like me, and you really want to quickly make sharp money, you can draw support and resistance on your 15 minutes chart. So you can see there's one here. You have to train your eyes to see them when you see them. You can see there's one here. I can also click here, draw one there, and so, oh, respect it. Eh? Move up like that and draw. And I mean, that's how you just keep marking your support and resistance, and you're in business, man. That's all you need to do. So at this point, I want to start taking questions, and so start dropping your questions in the chat box. Those of you who asked questions earlier on, I'll also go through them and answer them. So let me quickly copy a link for you guys. Let me go to my channel. Okay. So okay, not here. Let me switch. Trying to get you some links that you would use to do what you need to do. So where are thou? Let me go to videos. Nope. Let me go to playlist. Yeah, they are here. Let me just copy this playlist link for you. So you want to go and watch all the videos here, guys. So this video contains a lot of things. Okay. Hey guys, that have welcome. So these are some of the videos I did today. I can have to sign up on G9. So the one you already understand, you don't need to watch it. Some of you still don't understand some basic things. So you can just watch this video and you understand how it goes. An overview of MT4, how to open your demo or live account. So I've done this video right here. And also, so let me paste this in the chat box right now. So you can just copy and, copy that. So I'm pasting that in the chat box right now. So it's a playlist. So you want to go, watch the playlist and, get to know them. So there's one more. There's one more playlist there. I'll just copy the link to. Okay. Close this out. So paste that. So you can use this to go and watch those videos so that you can kickstart, especially those of you who just joined recently. So what's his name? DJ Meth, your question of how do I enter trade, stop loss, what is lot size, which lot size should I use? Your lot size, if your account is $100, your lot size should be 0.01 for $100. If your account is $200, your lot size should be 0.02 for $200. And if your account is $1,000, your lot size should be 0.1 for $1,000. So at this point, you can do the mathematics by yourself. So if you are doing a $500 account, you know what lot size to use. If you're doing a $10,000 account, you are using 1.0. So just do the math yourself, depending on how much you are starting to trade with. That is what your lot size should be. So DJ Meth, I've answered some of your questions already. So if you look at this second video here, how to enter a trade, it's 22 minutes long. I explained what you do when the trade comes into the G9 Pips group.
Hey guys,
how you
welcome to
take
G9
it,
Pips once again.
Explained it
in this
extensively.
Video, I want to show you how
okay,
you can
so you can watch it, and watch it again until you understand.
And how you can do it very fast. Okay.
So that's the link to all the playlist video that I've sent to you. So make sure you watch the video. You can watch it tonight, even before you sleep. That's to show that you are serious about this. Okay, what other questions do I have here? Can news trading be a substitute for chart trading? I don't trade news. Oh, news are dangerous. So, except you have understood the news very well to a point, that is when you can start trading news. So, but for me personally, I don't trade news because if news come out now, Pakam, you see this candle here now. This candle here in 3 seconds can just change to a very big blue candle. Yeah, it can just change to a very big blue candle, and you just say, what happened now? So I don't. Anytime there's news, I stay off maybe 1 hour before and maybe 1 hour after. I don't trade anything regarding that currency. Okay, I don't trade. And for you to know news that are coming out, you go to forexfactory.com and you see the news coming out. So today there was no much news. There was no much news today. We just had news on US. So when you see JPY like this, it means JPY, they're telling you their banks are on holiday. All right, USD federal budget balance. So they're going to release news on federal budget balance, and once they release it, it can affect the US dollar. So at this point, I stay away from anything US dollar. Like this New Zealand now, at this point, I stay away from anything New Zealand dollar. This one, at this point, I stay away from anything Australian dollar. So the site name is forexfactory.com. You go there and you get news that are coming up for that day. So you look at the time. So make sure the time you have here is the same time that you have on your phone or your laptop. Because if this is on that time and you're checking the time here and you're saying, okay, 7 o'clock. If this time is not corresponding to your laptop time, that means you're using another time. So all you want to do, if this time is not corresponding, just click on the time. It will take you to the page where you can change the settings of your time, and then you're good to go. So make sure it's the same time. So so when you see 10 a.m., you know, once it's 10 o'clock, so from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, I will not trade anything that has to do with this currency. This one now, 7 p.m. That means from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., I will not trade anything that has to do with this currency because of this news. Okay? So, and sometimes when the news come out, I used to go and check the chart. If I see that the news does not affect it much, I might not even wait till the next 1 hour. I can just enter the trade if I feel comfortable with entering the trade. Okay, so that's how we roll. Wilson, I don't trade news. How many maximum trade can I open on any account? Your maximum trade depends on your balance, guys. The maximum trade depends on your balance. So if you are using a $100 account, I would advise that you do not enter more than 10 trades per time. I would suggest you don't enter more than 10 trades per time. Okay. Even if you're using $1,000, because your lot size would have also been increased. So I would advise you don't have more than 10 trades open simultaneously. Okay. Great. So any other question? Any other question? Any other question before we wrap up? Yes, yeah, ask. I told you drop all your questions in the chat box. Don't wait for me. So if any question that does not come in now, it means there's no any other question. So if you have question, drop it now. Because we have to wrap up now. This is to 11. My wife is waiting for me and she's already giving me one eyes like that. That's you. If you don't finish now, if you don't finish this thing now. So I want to go and meet my wife. Any other question? If there are no questions, I'm going to end the meeting now. And we are going to see on the Telegram group. Don't forget to go and change the notification on your Telegram group so that when I send in the signals, you will be aware. Make sure your notification for the Telegram group is something very loud, something that will allow you to hear. You can even put music DSF or put I don't know, put alarm. Wow. Anytime you send that, you'll be hearing wow on your phone, and you know that because the trade will expire in 1 minute. If you don't enter the trade in 1 minute, it's good. And I want everybody to watch that particular video on how to enter a trade, because I took it step by step from when you receive the alert in the Telegram group. The first thing you need to do, because somebody was asking me that if you have 1 minute to enter the trade, how do we enter the trade so fast and enter it in less than 1 minute? So all of those has been answered in the video. Okay. What does trade expires in 1 minute mean? It means that if you don't enter or take that trade in 1 minute, I'm talking about the signals I'll send to you now. If you don't take that trade in 1 minute, the trade has expired. Because at that point, I'm sending the signal to you. I'm seeing something on the chart that is working. So after, if you come and say, oh, you see it 10 minutes later, at that 10 minutes later that you are seeing it, we might have already made our profit and everybody would have gone to sleep. And you now be entering the trade. You now be saying, I don't know what happened. Hey, so you must enter your trade in 1 minute. If you don't enter it in 1 minute, don't enter it again. It's as simple as that. Okay? Any other question? Okay, Tom said, do you have an exit strategy for your trade, boss? Well, for me, I'm the very busy person. Once I enter a trade, once I've set in my stop loss and my take profit, I go and do other thing. I go and relax, do other things I'm doing. So I just come back to sometimes I even forget, and I'll come back to my phone maybe in 5 hours time. I'll say, what has even happened to my trade? I'll just check it. And anytime I'm checking it, I'm expecting to see one of two things. I've always been telling you that. I'm expecting to see that my trade has closed in loss or it has closed in profit. Okay. And most of the time it closes in profit. So I don't need to bother myself about so my exit strategy is when it hits my stop loss. That's my exit strategy. Okay. So that is that. But if anytime you enter a trade and you are fearful and you're saying, this trade is going against me, and you want to have that attack, close the trade. Don't give yourself that attack. Close the trade if you don't have the mind. Okay. But for me, I set it, go and relax, do other things. I come back to my phone and take profits. Very simple. I've dropped the link already now, DJ Mev. What type of question is this one now? All the link I'm dropping since you did not see it. I said go and watch all the videos in that link that I've dropped. I said asking link again. The 1 minute may not be enough to add all the TP and stop loss. Why do you add up before posting it on the group? I've told you, Wilson, go and watch that video. The video explains how I enter my trade. So once I send signals like that, the first thing I do, if, for example, if I send a buy now signal, I don't, while I'm trying to do the buy now, I don't try to put in stop loss and take profit at that point. The first thing I do is buy first. Then when I'm done buying, and I'll go to modify the trade and enter my stop loss and my take profit. Okay. So at that time, I'm entering my stop loss and take profit. I'm already in the trade. It's not like I've not started the trade. Are you getting it now? So go and watch that video. Someone said the link is unavailable. Somebody else click on the link and let me see what's happening. Let me know whether it's just essay or it's a general problem. Somebody else click on the link. Let me know if you can view it. Okay. I guess it's my settings. I made it a private video. So let me go and edit it and make it, let me change it to unlisted. Okay, so but I'm going to do that now. Okay, so but I want to end this meeting before doing that. So I don't want the meeting to be going on while we're doing that. So any other question? Any other question? Any other question? So even if you have question, my wife has no more question. So guys, I'm going to see you on the Telegram group. If you know this training has been of value to you, I want you to type in 777 in the chat box right now. 777 in the chat box right now. Awesome. Yes, AC, I'll send the links in the Telegram group. So once I make them public or something, I'm going to send it to the Telegram group. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys making money. And, in the future, you just dash me one Rolls Royce to thank me, for everything. Bye now. I'm ending the meeting.